Hello everyone, this is Alt, and this game is awesome. And this game is also called War Thunder, because the name is important. It's a free-to-play stick game on Steam. It's really awesome. It's airplanes. And I'm really good at doing introductions, which is something that I've already established in previous videos, both by example and by actually talking about how wonderfully great I am. But this game is a lot like, if you've ever played it before, World of Warplanes or World of Tanks. It's going to be a combination of that entire concept, though, because right now there's only planes available, but later the already massive battles will be expanded so that there can be naval warfare and ground warfare simultaneous with with all the airplanes and stuff that's happening. So it's basically a combination of all the games the world of different vehicles, bizarre and a lot of them people makers that they're making. It's basically a combination of all of that, but I think it's a lot better. The realism is awesome, even though I normally play arcade mode. Actually, I've never really played realism mode, but I will eventually. And then realism mode, I've heard from my friend who does play it a lot, or has played it, is amazing because you can like rip off your tails if you go too fast. It's extremely realistic. This game, you can get individual things torn off your tail. It's really awesome. There's different planes. I'm using mostly American, and my plan is to get as much of these planes as I can overall. You can fly the freaking Flying Fortress. That's definitely amazing. So what I have unlocked so far are some fairly basic planes. I'm only level 2. I'm so very close to level 3. But, I mean, I played 2 battles and got to about there on the bar. But then I was an idiot in, like, the last 2 battles I played, or 2 or 3 battles I played after that, and just kamikaze people midair. Because I'm the first and the original American kamikaze. As, that's not my title, but, so yes, I'm really good at introductions, and, I sound like a complete noob. But, I'm about to show you this game. I'm going to find a match, I'm going to go play it, and there's 2 game modes that I've played. I think that's all that exists at the moment. There's a lot coming to this game. It's free to play. I may have already stated that, but 2 game modes are basically, there's a game mode where there's 3 airfields, and your goal is to capture them, by landing in them, which is pretty cool for a plane game to have like a point capture and hold mode. It's very interesting. And the other mode is kind of like a deathmatch where your goal is to shoot down enemy planes and the ground units, which are AI right now, and they just go in a straight line like a convoy. So you shoot at that. And yes, let's get into... Yeah, Shift Tab's the button to close the window. Let's get into a game. Alright, so I found the game, and I think I'm going to start off with just my base Buffalo. This one... The game is extremely generous at this point in time. I would definitely recommend playing it because it allowed me to buy an airplane that had all the upgrades possible left, and I need to go ahead and choose my airplane now. So the controls fairly basic if you're playing third-person arcade mode. There's not a lot you can do to kill yourself unless you're a complete idiot. And realism, full real mode, and the other mode that I forgot the name of at the moment, but it's kind of like somewhere in between. It's a lot easier to do things to your aircraft you do not want to do, and that's part of the extreme realism. There's also a first-person mode, but since I'm not really in the mood to actually use skill, I'm going to be playing in third-person. The plane follows where you go with the cursor, the circular thing. This plane is pretty fast, so if I turn too sharp, I get the G's can overload me and make my pilots almost pass out. They don't pass out in arcade mode, but I think you can weary them and make your plane not perform as well because of that. And as you play, you can, with different planes, you get experience for them and points that you can use to upgrade your pilots and stuff. You can hold forward and get some overdrive, and right now I'm getting fired at by flak. I'm going to try and take out the Spitfire, but that's an idiotic idea because the last time we went against one of these, didn't even see it. It just, a line of guns came through the air and shredded the entire tail off my airplane instantly. So, this is a smart idea, basically is what I'm saying. Your guns are cool. They have tracers that fire every few rounds, and I don't want to pass out. I don't want the Spitfire to murder me, but it probably that's what's gonna happen, guys. Okay, I got an ally. Let's avoid death. Also mountains. Avoid mountains. Part of this map is not my favorite, mostly because of the see the Spitfire. That amount of bullets is not necessary. P-36 is much more manageable, even though I have no idea what that is because I don't have any education whatsoever. And that was, yeah, I'm not gonna live through this. This does not look healthy. Alright, that was not a good example of what to do. I'm going to attempt to see if I can get over some of the things and use my one plane that I think has bombs on it right now, and also a tail gunner, but this plane is extremely slow. So Kingfisher, when there's a lot more naval maps, this is going to be cool because this kind of plane can land on the water, all that kind of sweet stuff. And you, sir, I'm going to fire at with my, like, one bullet gun. The realism, oh no, I'm not ready to fire that. The realism of the guns is cool in that when you buy certain ammunition loadouts, you can see what kind of bullet's going to be fired through the belt repeatedly, and every few intervals it will fire a tracer, which in this mode isn't necessary because you have that little tracker when you get close enough to the person that tells you where to shoot. But as in realism mode and stuff, you don't have that, so you have to basically fire your plane like you would if you're a real pilot and use the tracer rounds to see where you're shooting, which makes it in another way a lot harder. So that just gives you some perspective. And you can't just hold overdrive. You can see my thrust in the top right. If you do that for too long, my engine starts to make a weird noise, and I've never actually managed to wreck it that way, but I'm fairly sure it is completely possible. I have stalled my aircraft, but normally when I go into a death spin it's because I have a wing missing and you can't recover from that. So yeah, you can go into death spins and you can also stall, which is fairly fun to do because it's nice to fall straight down in an airplane. Everybody knows that. Just fly upside down for a little bit. Critical speed. Do I look like I care? No. Eventually it will just push your nose down for you because my plane is now falling through the sky. So what I need to do to live is be smart, line my plane up. I have a bomb reticule, dude. That's awesome. So I line my plane up, just keep going. No, I'm fine. But if I was close to the ground, I would have just screwed myself over. Okay, so now, enemy ground units. There's some over there. Let's go for them. That's Bonanza. Why am I Bonanzaing? Okay. Guys, you did. You did on so many levels. It didn't drop the bomb. Oh, it did! It did! Oh, that was awesome. Okay. Surface unit, come here. Surface unit! Stop playing. Rotisserate. Tail gun. Okay. I'm gonna miss that guy, but this one's completely capable of dying. Oh, I got a hit. Great. I didn't even kill it. You can also right-click to zoom in and get a better view of what in the world you're shooting at. I'm going to attempt to take out an armored car. Bullets. Which, I did. The tanks are almost impossible, though. I think armor piercing might do damage, but you need bombs for tanks, so I probably should have not used my bombs on the base ones. And if I want to resupply, I'm probably going to have to go land, because I only had 2. So, let's not die and go do that. I do appear to be fired at, being fired at, but there's really no good way to dodge that. What am I hecking doing? Q and E allow you to basically just move your tail by itself and turn sharply without like rotating your plane, yeah, basically without doing a barrel roll or slight half a barrel roll. A and D allow you to kind of do the barrel roll. This plane is extremely slow with that. Apparently, I'm gonna hit the ground or something. No, I'm just not able to go up very high because this plane has terrible lifting capabilities. And this is not looking healthy. What am I missing here? Did I get damaged or something? No, I'm not damaged. I feel like my propeller's like malfunctioning though. I'm not used to a plane this slow. I'm used to all the fighters I get to use. The bombs are cool, and the tail gunner's cool. The tail gunner keeps me alive, but this is, I can't even go up properly completely. Oh, I don't want to push my nose down. I can't if I wanted to. What the heck? Okay, where's the airfield? I'm assuming it's back this way. Map. It's a long way away. Oh, this is going to be exciting. Doing this is a good way to cause yourself to puke. Do I actually have a bomb to drop right now? I do. What am I doing? Oh yeah, because passive reloading. Arcade mode. This convoy's screwed. I got bombs. Bombs are awesome, man. Okay, I actually have a bomb counter that I wasn't looking at, apparently. Die now. Oh Okay, that's why you don't go in close when you drop bombs. Don't go in close for bomb droppings. This is my Super Pro Buffalo that I told you about that got me all the upgrades magically, which I definitely appreciate. I thank the game for that. I got incendiary rounds for it, so I am excited about that. Actually, armor piercing and incendiary at the same time, because everything was unlocked. I just decided that I wanted armor piercing and incendiary bullets at the same time. Why not? The bullet is actually incendiary and armor piercing on my apparently more powerful or primary gun, and the secondary gun alternates, because that's the kind of loadout I chose. I could also get a full tracer belt in my other gun, other than the main one, but I didn't need to do that because I'm playing arcade mode. You sir, got hit, and it gives you points for hits because I mean in a game like this. Okay, that was nearly a mid-air collision with my own teammate. Do not kill your teammates; you will lose lion baby heads. I killed an aircraft. How? I guess I saved my troops and killed an aircraft at the same. I'm a hero. Okay. Oh, this is something you do not want to be doing, guys. Yes. I want to save this plane because it's so awesome. Okay. Bullets. Bullets, bullets, bullets. Stop it. Don't make me do flips. Like, I think I'm more maneuverable than him if I can just keep him off my tail. Yeah. The hurricane is on me, though. It's on me quite badly. Alright. That actually gets me turned around a lot faster. I should attempt to do that more in the future. But I do not want to die to this guy, so if I do, I'm just going to make sure that it was... Oh no. Oh no, I lost control. I lost control of my tail. Flaps! Gear! Landing gear! Save me! I'm so good at this, guys! Those hurricanes, Hurricanes and Spitfires. Now this is my one with 4 guns. Doesn't have the overall power of the other one, but 4 guns. Something promising. When you upgrade your crews, this is another educational thing about this game. When you upgrade your crews, you can give them bonuses to help them resist cheese. Not only that, but other things like view radius around your plane and distance you can see things at. And cool thing I noticed about this game is when a plane's really far away, it'll tell you what type of plane it is. But when you get closer, it'll start to tell you the specifications, like what model, what modifications it has, things like that. The full stats of the plane and the full name of it. Not really the stats, not completely, but like it's not gonna be like they're using this kind of ammo. And the driver's name is Frederick. Although it does, I guess it does tell you the driver's name is Frederick. Just die! Just flippin' die! I'm gonna die for you! I want to live long enough to see you die! My wing is gone! Die! This is something fun to do mid-air that definitely doesn't eventually cause you to wreck, and it makes total sense. And with other planes you can get a little bit more distance out of it, but I'm just going to do this, because why the crap not? Let's slow down a lot, and just do that. In mid-air. And plummet into... If I just stop in mid-air completely, and activate my flaps, will I fall out of the sky? Can I do that? Oh, we win! Wait, no. I don't know if we won or not. That was a good ending of the match, me going super slow in midair. So, guys, this game is awesome, even though I made an embarrassment of myself. And, I would hope that you would download it, because it's completely free. It's in beta? Beta. It's in beta. Open beta. It's definitely not an alpha. I don't know why I was thinking that, but, there's no reason not to. It's freaking awesome, unless your computer can't handle it. But there are options for older graphics card. I'm not sure. You can look that up. I feel like this game could probably run on some older computers, or not as good computers if you configured it properly. And hopefully they'll add a few more graphic settings later. But yeah, it's completely awesome. Go download it. Like, subscribe. My channel is cool. I'm gonna say that because it's my channel, and I have the complete right to say that. You may disagree, but yes, comments are appreciated. I love comments, unless they're like complete just retarded ones. But negative comments are okay as long as it's good, good critical feedback. because that does 3 times damage to me, and that actually hurt my feelings a lot. But I'm just gonna say that it's good to leave them. Anyway, that is this game, and that is my say. Even though it was long and windy and did not need to be that long, and I probably just scared away subscribers. I don't know, it's up to you. You could definitely subscribe if you want to, please, and that's all. Goodbye, everyone! Because you don't have a name yet, because I don't have an audience name, and my audience is like